Yeah, hello, welcome to our Monday evening broadcast. Sorry for the delay, 6 minutes late. I claimed technical problems, but the main technical problem was this one. Yeah, I was just doing something extremely stupid with the stream. So everything's good now, I think. So let's get some games going here for the 5-minute pool. Okay, and I get to play Mr. Yakovenko right away, Grandmaster Dmitry Yakovenko, 2,700 something. So what is he going to do here against my offbeat Spanish? Yeah, it's a side line, but it's a line that I think is interesting. Let's see what we get here. Knight f6 here, I cannot remember. I think knight f6 is fine. It's one of those lines that I want to check, but not yet gotten into it. So takes d5, take knight b4. I'm not sure about rook e8. I think I'll play this. It's interesting, I haven't played b5 here in this position, so yeah, I wonder. Probably just a little prep move. How to play? If I play bishop g4, it doesn't really put much pressure on him. It's funny, without b5, it's really a bit of a different position. Bishop g4. Yeah, he will probably play bishop e3 then. Not quite sure. It's a bit unusual here. And then he closes the position. Okay. Let's see, to e7, I guess. Yeah, to d7 or to c8. I don't have an ideal setup in a King's Indian structure here. That's Grandmaster Dmitry Yakovenko. He's 2,700 something. So let's see. Okay, he will play queen d2 probably. Yeah, so now, do I play some c5, trying to block that, or it looks like a good King's Indian for him now. Okay, I want to stop the direct steamroller with b4, even though that makes my d6 pawn quite weak. Okay, he doesn't even take. Yeah, it's very difficult to get in f5 here. I mean, maybe I shouldn't even try, to be honest. Bishop to g5 would be good if I can get it in. Okay, so he basically said point taken. I go back. Yeah, maybe bishop g5 anyway. Yeah, he's got this bishop on c6, but how much is this actually doing? With the bishop on c6, he's not covering f5 anymore, so potential f5 gets a bit stronger. I know that looks a little bit like shuffling, but I want knight e7 and f5 now that the bishop is on c6 and not on c2. Aha, he goes back. Yeah, so he has spotted my concept here. I mean, okay, he's not exactly a bad player, so if I go f5 now, am I getting smashed? Probably I am, but without f5 this position totally sucks. So let's go. Knight h4 is probably the issue. Yeah. Knight b8 is not exactly a move. Okay, let's do this. That probably won't end well, but it's just what I have to do. But is that so bad, by the way? c4 hangs. And if I discover with the knight here, h4 hangs. Well, it isn't clear here. That's not clear at all. So, what's this? If I take c4, what is he doing? Queen e2 and then back. I don't know. This is too good to not take. Nah, that wasn't the best way of playing for white. That's pretty sure. d5 is hanging now. That looks good. Yeah, that looks pretty good for me. He's really giving me some hopes here. I have 0 out of 5 against this guy. He's really crushing me normally. As he should, of course, in some way, but... Okay, queen g7, no. Queen g4 is also weird. Probably back here. Rook g8. And so on. Yeah, with perfect play, this is probably a win for black. Rook g8, rook g4. Rook g4, oops. What is his plan against this? Okay, if I take...
Time warning. Check.
That's
White
it.
resigns.
Yes! Okay, I've got one win against Yakovenko now, again, besides tons of losses. Okay, guys, that was the highlight of the day. I'm going to log off now. Go. Okay, let's go for the next game. Sorry for not putting big attention to the chat. It was too interesting. I had to really focus. So, yeah. So, yeah, there are many top GMs, even in Russia, who don't have a professional chess career. You don't know in case of Yakovenko, and sometimes they're also involved in teaching or helping other players. This is something that is happening quite often, that you see strong players just being supporters. Okay, let's see. Team Glut. That's no, that's actually my line. Jakob, Jakob Glut, yeah, the Danish GM. And here I've got a 4-0 score. So it's exactly the opposite. Would mean that in terms of probability, as I just have broken my string against Yakovenko, he probably should beat me now. Good question by Gajinsko. Any thoughts on the Tal Memorial? I have to say no. I have no particular thoughts. The thing is, I didn't watch any of the broadcast or anything else. I just simply was too busy with projects, and I didn't see anything. Yeah, I noticed that Gelfand lost 5 in a row, which is crazy for a player of his standards, and especially of his solidity. He's not the kind of person who loses often in the first place, and then 5 times, that's a lot. Yeah, and yeah, I noticed that Kramnik is playing some really enterprising openings. Of course, he has played a bit of e4 in the recent month, so it's not a complete surprise that he plays the e-pawn a bit. But he played extremely sharp stuff. Bishop g5 against the knight off by Kramnik. Wow. Yeah, I'm asking Mr. Glut here what his next move is. Knight f6, I have knight e5. Or knight e1 is also awkward. It's not so clear what black should play. Yeah, here taking queen c6 looks problematic. But maybe it's not as bad as it looks, because it looks pretty bad. Okay, I'm going to do this anyway. Knight e6 was the thing that I felt is a problem. Or isn't it? Rook f6 maybe. Maybe that's his idea. But that looks weird. Ah, okay. Okay, let's get ready for queen c7. Now that's still not possible. Okay, but if I go queen c7 now, he probably has rook c8. Yeah. He has rook c8. That's not great. Yeah, then I have to probably go back. Okay. It was not as effective as I thought. Any thoughts on Nepomniachtchi's performance? He seems to be raising recently. Yeah, it looks like it, right? Nepomniachtchi had has a good tournament, and he also played very successfully at the Olympiad. So he seems to be in good shape, it seems. So what do I do here? Bishop a6. Yeah, I'm wondering about a very weird looking move, maybe bishop to. I'm wondering about bishop b5. What would I have played if he had played g5, by the way? Taking on e4. Yeah, this is a funny idea here, but I exchange this to make e6 weaker. Or is he taking f4 now? That's possible. Don't mind this that much. f4 is a pretty good square for the queen. Interesting. But I have this. This is a big check on e6.
Check.
Rook e8, possibly to e2. This is still kind of interesting. Okay, so
check.
Check. So what to do here? Rook e8 is still kind of problematic. Not easy for him to find moves. Knight e5 threatens rook d6. And I think I can check him again now. Knight f7 doesn't really do the trick. So let's go there. Yeah, that's still the strongest here.
Check.
That ending is very good. The f pawn is still very weak. Should be very good for white. So don't immediately win. Knight to f4. Kramnik is 41, yeah, he's 1 year younger than I am. It's always the way I remember it.
Check. Black resign.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably I could have done it quicker somehow, but I'm happy with 2 out of 2 against 2 GMs. Don't get that in too often. So the next game, I should have gotten some water before the session. Yeah, Kramnik is playing impressively nowadays. Really interesting. I think it probably helped that he, as I think Peter Swidler said, he stopped viewing chess as some kind of mathematical exercise. And this is probably a good thing, because he's just a fantastically skilled player. Let's see who I get next here. Yeah, there are some good players on. Some don't play 5 minute though. Yeah, if I look in the list, we have like Jeffrey Zhang on. That would be a cool matchup, but he never plays 5 minute as far as I know. Yeah, I've got the request out, but somehow unlucky and not.
Started.
Mikhail Gurovic, so third GM in a row. Okay, Gurovic is one of my old heroes actually, very strong player. Let's see what he's going up, what he's coming up with. So at least I get a line that I know. The Reti Gambit. And it's possible that I actually know it better than he does. So let's see what he's playing. The E6 base setup. Okay, that's possible. Okay. Gurovic is back in Belgium. E4 is a funny move that I discovered. So yeah, E5. Yeah, I know. I'm 42. I look at best 41. So yeah, Gurovic is a strong player. He's actually the first grandmaster that I have beaten over the board a couple of years ago, or many years ago, and still the strongest to that day. So an interesting position. He tries to shoot for B5. And bishop B7. Okay, I'm going to make this regrouping to F4. Yeah, Gurovic played for Turkey for a number of years, but he's back to Belgium. He was, I think, coaching the Turkish juniors. Knight G5. Maybe do this first. Yeah, black has got some counterplay here. I go Knight G5. Let's see. It's a little bit like a King's Indian attack here. Yeah, this is the thing. I can go Queen H5 and play it real macho style, but it probably doesn't work. But I thought maybe the F pawn. Yeah, it takes too long. Yeah? Queen H5 I cannot play it. That just takes too long. I think he probably has some kind of F5 in store. My idea now is, yeah, Queen H5, of course. Bishop F8 probably. Yeah, now, is there some attack? G4, G5 is ridiculous, doesn't work. Yeah, I need more pieces, quite clearly. I wonder if taking is actually an idea. This is debatable. My idea is knight takes, knight e4. Yeah, g4 wasn't a good idea. I think he should probably take f4. But let's see what he's playing. f5. Yes, that's a possibility. Takes, knight takes. I have to go queen g6. Wait. I can also go to e5. Attacking this pawn. This is probably stronger. Attack e6. On queen g6, I thought queen f7. Not even sure if that worked, but knight f6, knight f6. That doesn't feel so convincing. I can take h6. That's a funky move. Okay. Yes, knight g4. Knight g4. Okay, maybe I can go queen g5. Yeah, here I just thought pawn takes and I'm good. But maybe I'm seeing it wrong. Maybe I had something better here. I wouldn't rule that out. But it looks okay. Yeah, okay, he's not threatening to take it. Knight f4. He's ready to take g2, however. Okay. Knight f4. I just have to find the right solution here. Then I'm probably winning somehow. Maybe not, but takes.
Time warning.
Don't see a very good move somehow. Yeah, this is clearly not ideal. Bishop d6 maybe. Yeah, it's too passive. But I couldn't really find a good solution. I was perfectly aware that this is not ideal, but I didn't find something really great. He swindled out of this. What a shame. What a shame. No, I wanted to go rook f4, but okay, that was lost anyway. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. I should have really won this game around here.
Challenge.
Nah, no, I'm sorry, Michal. He wanted a rematch. Somewhere around here I'm probably winning, but I couldn't. Maybe here, yeah, just queen f6 and it's over. Yeah, I was thinking that this should be great, but d4 don't have something great.
Game started.
Okay, so third grandmaster took me down. Now play Isa here from Japan. It was very good. It was very good. A good companion to the King's Indian defense for black. Yeah. Yeah, I only play in the 5-minute pool, so I don't do rematches. The Queen's Gambit declined. This make some sense for sure. Bishop e2. Okay, I don't quite remember. Knight f3 is the most popular move. If you think the King's Indian defense is solid, then what exactly? The Banco series has been released on Chessable, but you can also go on my channel and find the info. So e5, I have to go back now, which is not ideal. Yeah, that wasn't optimum, the optimum here. But I still have some Banco style compensation. Okay, so he's just trading lots of stuff. Normally here d5 is enough source of counterplay. I hope that it is the case. Speaking of chess content, I think it's safe to say now that I'll also doing something for the ICC. I'm going to do a video series for the ICC, which is probably going to be released at the end of the year. Will be a huge series on the middle game, the end game. Okay, so here I've got a huge time advantage. Sometimes help if you know the opening. Okay, what does he want to do here? Queen to c3 maybe. Check. I go here. Just attack d5. So he just gifts me the pawn. Takes, rook d1. Yeah, okay, this is very drawish, unfortunately. It's difficult not to do it though. Yeah, it's a little bit lame, but I didn't find anything better than this. Maybe he has some play. He plays it actively now with knight e5, knight g5 stuff. I can take the b pawn. Yeah, there's nothing like a good book, man. I understand. I understand that people like books. I also do. But I can tell you one thing. A book is an absolutely terrible thing economically for someone who produces chess content. It's absolutely disastrous. So I'm happy that there are other possibilities like ICC for videos or whatever. Yeah, there are many good resources. Yeah, I have to use my c-pawn, yeah, no doubt about that. I'm giving away h6 to have this running.
Check.
I don't even know if that makes any sense, to be honest, if I chase the rook. Maybe this one. Taking on c3 in the Nimzo with 4e3, no, that's a bad line. 4e3, bishop takes e3 is bad. Black is just a tempo down in a very tempo critical line. So this is actually really bad. I don't even consider it playable. I try to make it work, but it doesn't. Yeah, rook c6, king d7. So he probably has to trade. I don't think moving the rook does make much sense. At least I don't see where exactly he should go. Okay, now rook g4 is drawing. I wonder if I can win. Okay, probably not. Huh? It's not really obvious how I could possibly win this.
Time warning.
Yeah, it's probably just a draw.
Check. Check.
Cover d1. Yeah, I wonder if I'm actually quick enough here. Yeah, he's got 2 pawns. At least I have easy moves. And I think, am I winning this here? Check. No, I have to do this. It's probably a draw, right? A bit disappointing. But okay. I thought I might be able to win it.
Game started.
Oh, Yakovenko again. What is he doing now? d4 maybe. Give me a Benko. Or e4 again. e4 again. So the same opening, he will probably do better, right? He plays the same line. I mean, obviously he had a good position, so I completely understand. I wonder how I can improve. It's a bit unusual for me in the Rui. I usually go with c5 early on. And I don't have c5 in here. And I don't get it easily played, actually. I mean, knight b8 looks fairly weird for c5. Yeah, it's kind of the same as the game before. But, okay, at least it's a fighting position. Now he doesn't have to look it up. I mean, he had a great position. Okay. Is that okay? I mean, white is probably better here, but I don't feel this is so terrible. If I can get the bishop traded, it isn't terrible. Like h5, king h7, or does he have attack? There's some attack here. Like knight h5, but that won't work. That doesn't work. Yeah, if I get the bishop traded, this position isn't half bad. Of course, he still has more space, but this is not completely wrong for black. Bishop a4. I wonder about b5. No, that's too weakening. Okay. Yeah, the archangel variation against the Rui. That's a good line. I've thought about this line for my own repertoire, but it's a little bit.
Check.
Well, how to say this? I don't quite understand it. I think is my problem. Okay, so his idea here is to harass me here with knight f5, knight h5 business. I think this is interesting, threatening h4. Maybe he plays h4 himself, but this is weakening. By the way, I lost all the 4 games before the session against Yakovenko. But, oh, now I have b5. This is something I will play. Takes, queen takes, I grab the b pawn. Okay, maybe this isn't all that clear. Okay, I've played him before, and I had very good positions. I was just screwing them up. So, getting some revenge in. Okay, how do I activate? Knight h5 to f4 obviously would be cool. Or just this. g4 isn't so easy for white. You want to play against e4 for winning chances, and you don't want to play e5. You're more of a positional player. There are some options. I would probably recommend a Sicilian that is not overly sharp. For example, the Taimanov, or the Kalashnikov Sicilian, lines like that. These are more strategical in nature. Thinking about knight h7 and f5 here in this position. Yeah, and this I was actually not really taking into account. But if he goes queen to b6, okay, I have rook c2 here for some activity. Isn't that somewhat dangerous? I mean, like rook g2, knight g4 stuff. Let's see this. This is kind of interesting. Caro-Kann is of course playable, yes, but I don't think I don't rate the winning chances so high. If this is a concern, I would really recommend a Sicilian if you want conflict. So I'm kind of curious what he's playing here. Rook e1, something like that. A move like queen c8 then is interesting for queen c3. Very, very sharp. Okay. Okay. I really think this is dangerous for him. Knight g4 doesn't work. Queen c8 is very close to working. I wonder if g5, g4 is actually possible. I mean, he's just taking pawns here. That's really not that big of a deal. Oh, I didn't think about this move. Okay. And knight f5. Ooh. Oh. At the end there is knight f4 though. I mean, knight f4 is also something really. Let's see it. I don't see it. This is such a clear thing. Sorry for not it's the Kalashnikov first-rate opening. Yeah, you can certainly play it. I guess you're not a 2,900 player, so why not play the Kalashnikov? Okay, so I don't know if I can avoid the repetition here. I can take b4, right? Playing for a win. For queen c2. Isn't this winning? Ah, come on. Come on. Okay. Didn't find anything better. But I mean, this is not bad.
Check. 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 White.
Yes! Again! Whoa! Two wins against Yakovenko. And I usually just get my butt kicked by him so badly. Whoa! Okay, so another game. Okay, somehow I kept this thing together, and it was tricky. It was tricky. Probably many things missed by both players. Yeah, I didn't really look so much at the chat. Sorry guys, I have those super strong opponents. And if I look at the chat and do all kinds of things, it will be very, very difficult. So I have a new request out. Oh. Yeah, I'm actually pretty tired. I'm very surprised that it works out so well. But sometimes you're just lucky. Everything kind of falls into places. So new request. Yeah, that position was very awkward for white to play with the here's something like that with my knights all over the place and so on. It's pretty awful for white to play this position. Yeah, I've got a request out.
Game started.
Pitch us. Let's see. Okay, I have played him actually before and lost. So I'm warned. Okay.
Check.
Yeah, this line I recently had on the board. Oh, with EF. Always thought that this is quite. Oh, isn't E6 weak now? Yes, my ICC series will be a middle game ending focused thing. I haven't played the Banco over the board since my childhood days, but it's something I wanted to play it about a week ago in a serious, very serious game in the German league, but my opponent avoided it with the queen pawn opening. I think it's something that I would play in over the board chess against the right opposition. I think if I play like a 2600 Grandmaster, and sometimes I do, it's probably not what I want to play with black. I think something safer is good, but it's something it's a good thing to have in your repertoire if you play open events and want to win games. Okay, so how to do this here? He will probably take on E6 anyway. Maybe H5 and so on. Queen F3 and the Knight C3 Carocane. Is that really great if black takes on E4? I think the regular two knights, what I played here, is pretty good. I mean, slight advantage for white maybe. Not much, but you can hope for a slight edge. Yeah, I'm out for rook e7 here. Trying to put the rook on the 7th. H4 intended to push the H pawn all the way up the board. Okay, here, yeah, rook c8 probably coming. And then king f8. So I don't really, that doesn't really help all that much. B3, C4 is what I want to play. Yes, good counting job in the chat. I'm a pawn up. So yeah, I want my king involved. So let's bring the king up. Make it join. Oh, didn't think about this move. But I think I can play this. I have the knight very much under control here. Oh, wow. Giving me a big pawn. The knight is a blockader, yes, but I can play bishop. Yeah, or this. Let's do this first. Can start with this one and then bishop f4. The order isn't really a big deal, but maybe I can enter quickly.
Check.
King takes is actually interesting.
Check.
But this is fine. Knight h4, f5 should do the trick. His rook is not exactly great on d6. Yeah, rook g7 is a show-off move. But we can just do this. King to e6 should end this. Yeah, here the knight is pretty good.
Check. Check. Check.
Just no stalemate, please.
Black resigns.
Yeah, okay, he lost the pawn early on and never got any serious compensation for it. Okay, let's go for one more game. I had this late start, so I'm going to play one more. So what did I do here actually? I lost against Gurevich, right? And I have 2 out of 2 against Yakovenko, which is crazy, with the same line that I don't know. Funny. The London with 2 bishop f4, yeah, currently popular. The 2 knight system against the Caro-Kann is relatively low theory. Yes, this is one positive side. This line is easy to learn. It's not so much theory, and it has some ideas. So it's a good weapon, especially for players who don't want to study tons of theory. The most promising line against the Caro-Kann is the advanced variation. But, you know, this is extremely high theoretical effort to learn, and this is easy to play. You often get comfortable positions. It's a kind of thing where 2800 would probably equalize with precise play, but not everybody plays that well, so it's something that I can recommend for regular use by club players in particular. The London with bishop f2. Do you know to play?
Game start.
I have some ideas, yes, but not an expert. I think black has a couple of good lines. The King's Gambit by Marta Bollix. Okay, so let's play something really funky with the Adelaide counter gambit. This is not what you should do against the King's Gambit, because you have so many strong lines that it's pretty idiotic in some way to play something that is so sharp. But yeah, you know, it's fun. d5. I think this is possible.
Check.
Yeah, this should be good for black, right? I have a extremely weird position here, but I've got 4 minor pieces here that are all going to be very active, and he's got no development, and the queen on funky h8. No, in the 2 knights it doesn't matter which knight to move first. Caro-Kann. Yeah, Marta Bollix. That's your queen, buddy.
White resigns.
Okay, in 11 moves. that doesn't really count as a real game, so let's do another one. Yeah, this was probably not a line that the white player had on the radar much. I think it just doesn't work that well, bishop c4 here. If I remember correctly, I think. Yeah, the Adelaide counter gambit, I don't know. There are probably some good things against this. Let's see. I've got the request out. And we have still some very good players on. There are a couple of guys who don't play 5-minute anymore. And some I would really like to play again, like Larry Christiansen. Larry was playing a lot of 5-minute years ago, and there was always lots of fun. I play the Caro-Kann once in a while against the right opponent. In tournament chess, I play it sometimes if I know that the opponent doesn't play the advance, because I have lots of respect for the advance variation. The French Rubinstein, that's a very solid choice. Why not? If you don't mind the odd draw, because it is solid but a bit dry.
Started.
Oh, we're getting Gurevich again. Okay. So we probably play the same stuff, almost the same stuff. Ah, this line. This is an interesting line. I played that myself with black. The Cucumber Gambit. That's probably a good gambit. But make sure you don't have any cats around with the Cucumber Gambit. Yeah, Queen e2, Rook d1, b3 is a good setup against his opening here. Even though you cannot expect to refute the black game. It's not all that bad. As I said, I have played this a bit myself with black, mostly in blitz chess, admittedly. A weird structure, I have to say, but yeah, probably that's okay. Yeah, Larry still has good stuff on the ICC with his attack with Larry attack with Larry C show. I know he can actually take d4 and the knight hangs. Okay. Now, how does the cucumber gambit work? Bishop h6 was also interesting. Maybe he still has knight f5, bishop d3. Looks a bit weird. No, I don't have a cat, no. And I probably don't think I would try the cucumber thing. I think it's somewhat cruel. I think they are genuinely I mean it is hilarious, I understand, really I agree, but it's probably a bit cruel on the animals. They are really genuinely frightened. It's not like it's fun for them. I think I probably okay. Knight e4, rook c2 takes, knight c3 check. Okay, but maybe if he goes, he doesn't do it. Okay, so I will trade this. No, I'm blundering b5. Oh, I just totally overlooked b5 hanging. Ah, that's a shame. Whoa. That's really I hate this kind of thing. It wasn't very comfortable, this position, but it would have been a ton of work to win, and I just blundered this like in one move. And 92, of course. He will win. No. Wow. Wow. I thought that was kind of mandatory. But of course, he's just like 10 times the better ending player. I thought you should just, wow. Okay, I'll just take this stuff now. Just trying to simplify.
Time warning.
Shouldn't this be possible to hold? Yeah, thanks about asking about my chess team. We're not doing that well, I have to say. Of course, we
Check.
Had to go to the third league again after being after getting last place in the second league, but
check.
It was kind of to be expected, not a total surprise. Bishop d3, knight takes, g6, knight e5, g7. I cannot calculate, it's too quick. Ah, you got the bloody fork. Okay, yeah.
White.
Yeah, I actually had a draw in the back here, but I didn't manage it. Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, no time. No. No.
Check.
This is also bishop e8 even wins. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the g pawn must be strong, but whatever. Maybe I shouldn't have answered the team question. Anyway, yeah, it wasn't that great. Yeah, we were relegated now third league, and we lost the first match in the third league. The third league is still very strong, and we need to get a win in soon. It was a pretty tough year in the second league where we got our butts kicked that badly. Okay guys, thanks for watching the stream. It was fun, I guess. Many Grandmaster scalps. Could have been one more here if I would have done that correctly, but I'm still happy with the results. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll be back next week. Bye bye.